Hi, it's Rhonda here. So, this past week, I've been emailing everyone about my Black Friday discount for First Book Finish. And if you're watching this now, I think it means something. I think it means that your book still matters to you. It means you haven't let go of your dream to finish the book, even though life has sometimes gotten kind of loud and complicated and unpredictable, which makes it harder to get to the page. But today I want to talk to you about the transformation that comes when you finally finish your book and what's possible when you stop trying to do it alone, which is a hard way to finish a book. So let me ask you something. What would change for you in your writing life, your confidence, and even your identity if 12 months from today you were holding a finished draft or even a revised manuscript that you were proud of? Not some half done draft, not someday I'll get to it file tucked away in the back of your laptop, but like a real finished book. That doesn't happen by accident. It happens because you get the support that you need and you choose not to quit on yourself. And that's what First Book Finish offers. For 12 months, you get live book coaching with me that meets you exactly where you are, whether you're drafting, revising, preparing for publication, or beginning the work of setting up your author's platform. You get the structure, the training on writing craft, the mindset tools, my 12-step revision process, and the publishing guidance that you need. I bring in an agent to give you feedback on a query letter. And I have trainings on every aspect of publishing and promotion. And this all helps you move forward without getting overwhelmed, spinning out, or getting lost, because we all know that pattern, right? Where we're working along on the book and then something occurs to us. Maybe you think, oh, this isn't any good. And, or I still have all of this work to do. And then you become overwhelmed and you go into paralysis and you don't write anymore. And this isn't about forcing yourself to write more either. It's about writing better, writing with clarity, writing with confidence, writing with a sense of momentum. And it's about understanding how a book actually comes together. Most writers don't finish because they lack talent. They don't finish because they lack the support that they need. When you're alone, it's so easy for the doubts to win, the resistance to win, the overwhelm to win. Life wins. And don't get me wrong, life happens to everybody. Like life is just going to keep on lifing. But every author that has a book on a shelf, and especially their first book on a shelf, did write that book in the middle of life, lifing all the time. I promise you. And when you have a community, a coach, a clear plan, the pages start to add up. The breakthroughs happen. The story opens up for you. And you start becoming the writer you've wanted to be for a really long, long time. I believe we become the writer we need to become in order to finish the book. And I've seen it time and again. Writers who used to doubt themselves, writers who thought they weren't good enough, writers who'd been stuck for weeks, months, years, even. And then something shifts because they finally had the support that they needed and they finished. The transformative power of finishing a book is like nothing else. You walk differently, you speak differently, you trust yourself differently. You feel capable as a creative person. Finishing changes everything. I think about my friend Mary Ruddy, who did First Book Finish and said, Hallelujah, it's been 10 years and I finally have a book. When she finished First Book Finish, she said, I finally had a finished product that made sense. It had structure, a character arc, and it was actually really good. And then my friend Karen Armstrong said, all of a sudden I'd write myself into a corner and have to back out and take another route. And she felt that she wouldn't be able to write the book without assistance. These are real writers, writers who were where you are now, writers who decided to stop doing it alone. So now I just want to tell you a little bit about the part that disappears tonight, and that's the Black Friday 20% off discount. This will take $1,000 off the all-in intensive version of the program and anywhere from $260 to $399 off the support and support plus tiers of the program. It also does apply to the payment plan. So if you've been waiting for the right moment, I believe this is it. If you're waiting for a sign, this is it. If you're waiting for something to change, this is how you change it. I'm never going to offer this 20% discount ever again. This is something I've decided recently. And so if you are wanting to join us but have been hesitating, please know this is as good as it gets in terms of the deals. So I want you to use code BF2025 before midnight tonight if you want to take advantage of that Black Friday discount. You have a book inside you. You've been working on it for a while. It's the book that only you can write. And I would just be honored to support you in getting it all the way to the finish line. Come join us. Let today be the moment everything shifts and you become someone who finishes. I hope to see you inside First Book Finish.